Hey folks, Dave back here in Studio B. Just jumping on real quick tonight. Going to play a quick football game as I continue my New England Patriots 1985-86 season. Just check. Sorry about that. Just like to check my stream here. I have to have my feed up now in case we get those dummies back. We have to start banning them because I get 8, 9, 10 people here watching me play a game, and I get people trying to promote their porn channels. That's a good use of marketing, as PJ had said. So anyway, here let's play some football tonight. So we got the Colts at the Patriots. It's 1985. New England's 4-5 in my replay, and I don't think they're doing quite as good as they were doing in real life. But we're gonna play and have some fun here tonight, anyway. All right. So Indianapolis took the kickoff, and they have it on the 21-yard line. And again, I'm just going to let the game play out here. And join us inside Blitz here. It might be fun to try a full season at some time here, but it does take me 35, 40 minutes to play a game if I play really quick. So that's a lot of time to play a full season. But we'll see. But I wish these games simmed. I wish they simmed. I would play this all the time. I keep saying that. Alrighty, so 10 seconds off the clock. Here we go. So it's going to be a sweep left. George Wansley is the running back for the Colts. And he will sweep to the left side, and he'll be stopped by Larry McGrew for a couple of yards. And it's going to be a quick pass now, so it's 2nd and 8. And this is Mike Pagel, who's the quarterback of the Colts. And his pass is incomplete, nearly intercepted by Steve Nelson on the play. So that's going to be 10 seconds off the clock, and now it's going to be a 3rd and long right here. So they're going to go medium pass. Pagel back to pass. Fires this one. That's incomplete. Fred Marion with a 4 on the medium pass. They can't get it by him. And so the Colts will have to kick this one away. They go 3 and out on their first possession. Again, I haven't played any games for the Colts. I'm only playing the Patriots. I'm interested to see what the record was for the Colts at this point in the season. I probably should have looked that up. All right, so we got a kick coming away here by Ron Stark. And he's got a 4-1, kick down to the 23-yard line. Looks like it's going to be poor coverage on the play. And a 3. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Did he go along? He went all the way. Irving Fryer takes this one at the 23-yard line, and he goes 77 yards for the touchdown. What a way to start. Hey there, the phrase, boy, you come on just in time. Irving Fryer just returned this one 77 yards. Tony Franklin comes in for the kick, and it's up and good, and just like that, and New England's on top 7-0 here in 1985. As I'm just playing a quick game of football tonight before I crash. I've had a busy week. Did some play-by-play last night up in New Hampshire, and then I was at the rink. So I left the rink at 9:15 or so, and then I was back at another rink at 5:30 this morning, and now I'm kind of tired, and I'm back at another rink tomorrow morning. So that's just kind of how it goes. So that's probably more of a, I guess 10 seconds. Yeah, it's about 10 seconds. So Franklin will come in to kick. 2 and a 2. And 4 and a 6. It's going to be poor coverage, so it's a good return for the Colts, and they'll have it at the Patriots' 42-yard line, as Albert Bentley was on his horse, and he brings it all the way back into New England territory. So the Colts trail 7-0 after the punt return by Irving Fryer, but they got the ball in terrific field position. So it's going to be a short pass. Pagel looking to pass here, 5 and a 4. Oh, and I did find out you can change the quarterback. If you click on him here, you can go to the other guy. All right, so I did figure that out. Somebody was asking about that, and I was like, I didn't think you could, but I don't know how the heck I found that. But you can even change running backs and stuff. But yeah, so I think now what I needed to try is maybe I'll do it in the second half of New England if this is a blowout. If I bring in the backup quarterback, will he stay, or will I have to do it every single play? So I guess we'll find out. Pagel fires this one complete to Ray Butler. And Ray Butler, nice medium gain. And that's going to be, is that another 1-3 on the roll here? 13 yards for Butler. And, we got a flag on the play. That's on the defense, though. So that play will stand. We got holding. We're going to decline that. We're going to take the penalty. And it's going to be 1st and 10 on the 29. So the Colts right back in this thing, pressing at the 29. And now it's going to be Randy McMillan, the running back. He's going on the left side. And short gain. He'll pick up. That's not a short gain. That's 18 yards, and he gets it down to the 11-yard line. And that's a first down. I haven't got to use that yet tonight. I think that's the first down, a second first down of the game. So George Wansley now. Yeah, second first down. Wansley sweeping right, and he'll get 1 yard as he's stacked up by Steve Nelson. He goes out of bounds at the 10-yard line, 2nd and 9. Ooh, they're going to go medium pass, 3 and a 3. Finds the receiver, Matt Boozer. This should be a touchdown. And it is. 10 yards and a touchdown. Pagel to Boozer. And it's 7-6 pending the extra point. And, ooh, look at this. It's a 63. Raul Allegre comes in and puts it in. He banks it in off the crossbar, but it does indeed go through. Woo-hoo, that was close. And it's now 7-7 here in New England. Allegre will kick this off. 63-yard kick. I think the coverage is going to be good on this one here. And it's a 14-yard return. And the Patriots have it on their own 16-yard line. All right, so now will be their first offensive play of the game. Easton's going to go medium pass. Back to pass. He avoids the rush. He fires this one. Stanley Morgan gets it. This is going to be a 15-yard gain for Stanley Steamer out to the 31-yard line. And that's a first down. Fry was good. Yeah, not that it would have mattered, but I think he missed the championship game because of the injuries. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we used to joke about that, the Irving Fryer knife set. Yes, he was stabbed, supposedly with a knife. And I'm not going to say who or why or how, but that was the rumor that he was cut with a knife. He kind of went Bryan Adams on us. You know what I mean? 3 and a 5 here. He's going to have another pass rush, and now he's sacked. Eason avoids the first rush, but this time he's sacked, and that's a huge loss. 10 yards now on the loss. 2nd and 20. Medium pass this time. He fires this one. He hits Fryer again. Fryer's going to get a long gain on this one, and he'll get 22 yards. So on 2nd and 20, it's a 22-yard pass to Fryer, and that's a first down. Yeah, I don't know. They try to say he cut himself cooking, but all right, we're in the first quarter here. 7-7 our score, and now it's going to be a sweep right to Craig James, 3 and a 4, and he'll get 3 yards on the play. So it's 2nd and 7 for New England. Coming back to James, it's inside this time on the right side, and he's going to get 3 yards as James. Offensive key, James. That's weird. It's got James and a James. Okay. And so it's going to be a 3rd and 4 right now. Keeping it on the ground. Tony Collins. Can he get the 4 yards? Yes, he does. Guy Morris with a big block here with the 3 on the run. And it's a first down for New England as they get it up to the Colts 47-yard line. Just checking on my dog over here. He likes to come down here when I play games and sit under my desk. He sits under my desk all day when I do work. And when I play games now, he comes downstairs, too. He'll wait for me to go to bed. All right, so it's going to be Tony Collins now. He's going to go left side this time, 1 and 3, and he'll get knocked back for yards. Chris Scott with the tackle forces him out of bounds. Gain of -1, so 2nd and 11. Eason looking long this time, throws this one up, and that's going to be incomplete as Preston Davis was there for the Colts. And now it's going to be a 3rd and long for New England at the 48-yard line. Short pass, tries to dump this one off, complete to Cedric Jones, and Cedric Jones only picks up a couple of yards. So we got a long way to go here. So on the 49, no chance for a field goal. 4th and 9, we're going to have to punt this one away. So in comes Rich Camarillo, and he will kick this one away. And a 5 and a 4, and that's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts will start out on their own 20-yard line in a 7-7 game. Randy McMillan, the running back, will take this one, and he will almost broke that one, but Don Blackman comes in and trips him up. 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. Pagel Back to pass. He fires, finds Ray Butler. Complete. Uh-oh, this is a long gain, and he could be gone. Oh, he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Holy cow. Pagel going deep, and he hits Ray Butler for 71 yards, and the Colts are just ringing up the offense now on the New England Patriots. Oh, boy, they're knocking at the door. McMillan on a sweep. He'll pick up 6 yards, and he goes in for the score. Wow, that was easy, and that was just way too fast. The kick is up. The kick is good by Allegre. And the Colts have taken a 14-7 lead here. 2 consecutive drives as they stomping New England defense here. Kickoff, 64 yards. Stevens Starring on the return for 22 yards, so we'll bring it up to the 23-yard line. That's when New England will take over. Let me take a look at the statistics here. Total yards here, 124 yards for the Colts. We're still in the first quarter. They are just moving the ball here. I don't think the drive thing works. I think we already established that the drive is kind of messed up. No, still right now it's working. So they went 3 plays for a minute. Yeah, they went 3 and out. See, it was longer than a minute because they had a couple of, well, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. This was 4 and a touchdown, and this was started on their own. Oh, that's when they started the drive. And then they went 80 yards on that one there. Or is that where they're starting now? Oh, no. I don't see. The drives are messed up. See, New England drives. Touchdown, punt, return. Okay, punt. And then their own 23, and it didn't say what I did, but I think I had to kick that away. Kind of weird. Am I doing the entire season or just random games? I'm doing all the Patriots games. So as you can see, Indianapolis is 0-0 through 9 games because I'm only just playing the Patriots. I want to see what my regular season record is for New England, and if they get what they got in real life, and then I'll play some playoff games. But I'm just doing New England here. I'm not doing anybody else. I started to quick play some of the other games. I was using Solitaire Pro Football. I was using their quick play system just to sim some games. And it took me like 10, 15 minutes to simulate week 1. And I thought about doing that and keeping the stats. I still might. I'm not sure yet. All right, Tony Collins now on a 1st and 10. Last drive, New England went backwards. And he's going to pick up a short yard. Oh, no. He goes to 19 yards, and he fumbles, and the Colts get it, and it's right back to Indianapolis. And they have it on the 42-yard line. So New England, after their punt return for a touchdown, have done absolutely nothing in this game. All right, Pagel with a pass, and that is incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Another quick pass. 4 and 2. This time he hits Albert Bentley. And Albert Bentley goes for 11 yards. And that's a first down for the Colts on the 31 of New England. Wow, they're moving this ball. 4 and 6. And he gets knocked back by Larry McGrew, so it's going to be 2nd and 11. Short pass, 1 and 6. And this one is incomplete. Is Don Blackman going to hand on that one? So 3rd and 11 at the 32. 4 and 1. He's got a scramble. And 6 and 1. Oh, pick up a short game of 2 yards. Oh, wait, does he fumble? He fumbles, and Andre Tippett for the Patriots scoops it up and goes 4 yards in the other direction. So New England gets the ball back on a fumble by the Colts, by Pagel. And so now New England back in business here. And all this still in the first quarter. It's 14-7. We've had a punt return. We've had 2 long drives. Now we've had each team fumble. It's been quite the first quarter. Tony Collins now for 2 yards. Oh, he almost had the big gain on that one there, and he goes out of bounds. 2nd and 8 on the 36. Medium pass by Eason, 1 and 5, and he hits Stanley Morgan, who's been his most consistent guy, for 18 yards for the Steamer. And that's a first down up to the 46-yard line of the Colts. So they can get it up over midfield, and that's where the drives tend to stall. Sweep right, and a single yard for Craig James. 2nd and 9. Short pass, 1-3. Fires this one. That's incomplete as Eugene Daniel was in the way. So we got a 3rd and 9 for New England right now. He's looking long. He goes deep. Cedric Jones will make the catch for 20 yards. down to the 25-yard line of Indianapolis. And that is a first down. And there's a flag on the play. But it's going to be a false start on the next play. Okay, so it's kind of deceiving when it does that. So this is a false start after the first down. So it's a 1st and 15. Woo! I was wondering if that's going to be called back. This is the best drive of the game. All righty, so no time off the clock on this one here. So medium pass, 3 and 3. Cedric Jones again. Cedric Jones for 13. So it's going to be a 2nd and 2 now for New England on the Colts 17-yard line here. Time running out in the first quarter. Craig James, 3 and 1. Does he get the B? No. He only gets 2 yards on the play. But that's a first down. And he goes out of bounds. Ooh, so we'll still have one more play here in the first quarter. And this is going to be a sweep left for James on 1st and 10 from the 15. And he'll, can't get it again. Can't get that big gainer. Just 2 yards as he gets down to the 13, and that'll end the first quarter. So, an exciting and quick first quarter of play here in New England. The Colts lead 14-7. Pagel with 105 yards passing in this one. Tony Easton up to 80, so he's not doing that bad, but the first couple of drives were terrible. Got my orange vanilla tonight, nice and cold on my throat tonight. Still didn't have much of a voice, although I did get through last night. Oh my gosh, I drank so much water yesterday and so much tea and honey to get through the 2 games last night that I did up in New Hampshire. And they come up and both went to overtime, if you can believe it. Luckily, they didn't go to the shootout. I hate when they go to the shootout, but I do like the overtimes. 3-on-3 was exciting overtime. Team from Minnesota last night came in into town. That was kind of neat, talking to all the people from Minnesota. That was fun. So it's a 2nd and 8 here in the second quarter. Sweep right. Oh, this is going to be a good one here. And he'll pick up 3. Oh, no, he won't. Wow. What happened here? I got a 4 and a 4 and a 4. Okay. Hang on a sec here. If the right D, if that's a 4, okay, maybe I'm just tired, but if the 3, the 4 beats the 3, that should be 3 yards on a 4 and a 4. I don't know why that's 2 yards, because he didn't pass the check. If that beats this, that's confusing here. Not sure why that would be, because if that's a 4 and a 4, it's either gonna be 3 yards or -2, and I don't think he passed the check here, but in any case, that's what the computer's telling me, so we'll go with a 2-yard loss, even though I don't think that should have been the case, but maybe I'm tired and I'm not reading it right. All right, we'll get back to the game here. So it's 3rd and 10, medium pass, 2 and 1, and this is going to be incomplete. And so we're going to bring in the field goal unit. 83% chance on a 32-yard kick. And the field goal is up, and ooh, look at that. That's perfect. Oh, just barely, though. 37 on the 32. It's good. Wow, that was a little closer than I thought it was going to be. So at 14-10 now, as New England drives down and kicks that field goal. And we'll put 10 seconds on the clock. And Tony Franklin will kick it off here. 4 and 2, 58 yards. And on the return, 33 yards on the return. Boy, the Colts are getting some good returns all the way to the 40-yard line. So the Indianapolis Colts special teams, aside from that punt return, have been playing very, very well. And so it's going to be a short pass. I still don't know why that was. If that blue was bigger than this guy here, that shouldn't have been a minus on that. That's still kind of bugging me. All right, so we got a short pass. The pass rusher's eluded, but the pass is incomplete to Oliver Williams. And so we got a 2nd and 10. Inside handoff to George Wansley. Wansley's going to stumble, and he'll pick up 7 yards on the play as he gets the block here. And we got a flag on the defense. Let's see what this is going to be. This is going to be a face mask. Oh, yes, tack that on. So that'll be a first down and plenty of yards here, all the way up to the 38-yard line of New England. So New England shooting himself in the foot here. Randy McMillan will take this one, and he will go for 0 yards as Larry McGrew makes the tackle. 2nd and 10 on the 38. 6 and 6. He avoids the rush. Uh-oh, he hits Oliver with the pass for 19 yards. He rolls double sixes 2 times in a row, and that's a first down at a 19-yard line. And the Colts are just running it up. Jeebus, I wonder what their record was in 1985. Were the Colts a good team? Anybody here in the chat room, how good were the Colts in 85 after 9 weeks? Because they are running it down the throat to the Patriots here. 6 and a 5. That's going to be incomplete. That'll be second down and 10. Short pass again. 5 and a 3. That's incomplete as well. And so it's going to be 3rd and 10 from the 19. Defensive penalty here. What's this one going to be? Encroachment, I think. Yep. So we'll accept that. So it's going to be 3rd and 5, so a free 5 yards here for the Colts. They're going to go medium pass, 5 and a 4, and that's incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down and 5, so we're going to go for the field goal here. It's only 64%. So Raul Allegre comes in at 2 and 4. That kick, a 31. It is a 31, and that is good. He hit the bar and put it in on an extra point, and he did the same here in the field goal. So Raul is giving us some heart attacks here tonight. 5 and 11 they were. And they're kicking the crap out of New England. Alrighty, so here comes the kickoff here. 6 and a 4. And then a 3 and a 5, and it's going to be a 47-yard return by Starring. Wow, the special teams have really been special in this game, all the way to the 46-yard line. They're in Indianapolis territory. They trail by 7. Inside right, James. James only has 9 yards in this game, 4 and a 6, and he'll pick up 4 more. And penalty on the offense. Holding. We're going to bring that one back 10 yards. Lovely. So now they're back in their own field here. Boy, this is one of those games you can just tell that New England's just not going to win. They're playing so poorly right now. 3 and a 4, incomplete. Thank you very much. 2nd and 20, medium pass, 4 and a 2. Stanley Morgan again, Mr. Go-To, picking up 13 of that 20, and he goes out of bounds at the 43-yard line. So now we got listen to that voice right there. Now we got a 3rd and 7 at the 43. 6 and a 1. Complete to Morgan again, and this time Morgan picks it. Oh, look at this. 35 yards for the Steamer. Down inside the 10-yard line. That's a first down and goal for New England. All right, see, this is not working here. I like this game, but Craig James just had 9 yards, and he rushed for 4. So the stats are not working in this game. And I'm not trying to dump on this game, but yeah. So Craig James, I thought he just had 9 yards, and I rushed and I got 4. So he should have 13. Something is really weird here. Just my own thing. Craig James back here. 4 yards. See this 4 yards right here? That was never added to his total. I'm pretty sure. It was 9 yards and he got 4 yards. Unless they already added the 4 yards. But no, I didn't roll for that play yet. That's the thing. So I like this game, but boy, the stats really. When I look at him here, it's all right. Let's keep. All right, so he's got 9 yards now. Let's. Something's not right. Let me look at this real quick. So here's my play-by-play. All right, let me go to New England. Do I have Craig James in here? Okay, Craig James, 3 yards. Craig James, 3 yards. That's 6, right? Any other Craig James? 6 yards so far he's got. New England. Craig James, 1 yard. So that's 7 yards. Craig James, 8, maybe 9 yards. 9 yards in the first quarter for Craig James. And unless he got caught for a loss, but I'm not seeing any losses here for Craig James. Just Craig James, 4 yards. So he's got 4 carries, And it should be 11. It should be 3, 3, 1, and 4. So there's something really quirky about this here, as the replay gamer jumps in here. So I'm a little bummed out about this. This kind of disappoints me now because I'm really enjoying this game, but it's just the stats just don't add up, and even the drive summaries are kind of funky. It came this close. This came this close to being a really good game, but it's, yeah, I don't think it's doing it. I really don't. I think there's a problem here. So he's going to run for 2 yards, and 2nd and 6. Easton's going to go back to pass, and he will find Robert Weathers, and Weathers will pick up a medium gain. Okay, so 4 and a 3, 11 yards. 6 yards and a touchdown, so he's in for a touchdown. And the point is good. So the Patriots have tied the game on that little dump-off pass. And now Tony Franklin will kick off. There we go. That'll be a touchback. So now let me check on Craig James. So let me just do the touchback as 0. View statistics, offense, New England. 11 yards. He had 3, 3, 1, 4. And what was the last one? 3, 3, 1, 4. And 2. 3, 3, 1, 4. 3, 3, 6, 7, 11. He should have 13 yards. Unless he went backwards, but that would have been considered a carry. And he had all positive yards. I don't know. This thing's doing some funky things here tonight. It's kind of disappointing me. I mean, the game is still fun, but just the stats are they're doing quirky things. Unless it's just me. All right, this is going to be incomplete, looking for Mark Boyer. So it's going to be a 2nd down and 10 at the 20 and a tie game here. 2 and a 6. And this is going to be, he eludes the rush. Quick pass to Wansley, and Wansley will pick up 12. That's a first down for the Colts at the 32-yard line. Owen Gill now gets the carry. He's got 1 rush for 1 yard, supposedly, allegedly. And he'll pick up 4, so that should give him 5, right? And he goes out of bounds. So Owen Gill. That's Colts. Owen Gill. Nope, something's not right. He just, what did he just do? Owen Gill ran for 4 yards, and he had 1, right? Owen Gill ran for 4 yards, and he had 1. So 4 plus 1 is 5, and he says he's got 3. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just picking up on this tonight. He's got 2 carries. He had 1. He gained 4. Now he's got 3. So I think somehow it's doing subtracting instead of adding. So this is disappointing because I was going to pick up a bunch of seasons with this game, but if it's doing this, it's very concerning. Very concerning. I know it's an older game and the whole bit, but So, well, I guess if I'm going to play this game, then I'm just going to be doing the one-offs like I was talking about. I'm going to bring back Dave's Classic Rewind and just play a game here. But still, if the stats are off, I can't tell you how many yards somebody has if the stats are going to be wrong. Oh, that's a bummer. I wonder if that does it in any other game or if it's just a football game. I haven't checked any of the hockey or the baseball or anything yet. Or the basketball, for a matter of fact. This is a bummer because I was going to buy a bunch of seasons, but if this is pretty consistent, this error here. Not liking it at all. All right, 6 and a 2, no yards as Wansley goes nowhere, and we got a penalty on the defense. Of course we do. Another face mask. That's a second face mask on New England in this game, and that's a first down to the 49-yard line. But now I'm a little sour, though. I'm a little sour. Really sour. All right, -1 as Dennis Owens makes the tackle. 2nd and 11 at midfield. Owen Gill in a sweep, 4 and a 2, and he will pick up 15 yards and a first down all the way to the 35-yard line. Colts are driving again, 6:50 to go here in a half, 2 and a 6. That's going to be incomplete. So it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Let me see, medium pass, 5 and a 3, and that's incomplete. Oh, had a chance for interception. But it's not, so it's going to be a 3rd and 10 on the 35. He's going to scramble here. 6 and a 5, and he'll pick up 3 yards. Ooh, that might be good enough for field goal range as he gets out of bounds. Oh, 3% chance. Wow, look at this. So that would be a 49-yard attempt, and he's got a leg where he's got a 3% chance. So we're gonna have to go for it on the 32-yard line. We're not gonna punt from the 32, so we're gonna go for it. And we're gonna go quick pass. 2 and a 4. Hits the receiver, and he picks up 6 yards, and they come up short. Wansley picks up 6. They needed 7, and New England will take over at the 26-yard line. So that's a big stop by the Patriots defense there, and it's too bad that their kicker can't make a 49-yard attempt or whatever it was. All right, Mosey Tutupu in the game. So he's got no rushes and no yards. Let's see if they get this right. And he'll pick up no yards. And a penalty on the offense. And we got holding again. So New England now with 6 penalties. 6 penalties for the Patriots. Absolutely nothing for the Colts. So this game here is really kind of sour on me today. And I got another false start on New England. So make that 7 penalties on New England and none for the Colts. Getting a little sour here, I'm not going to lie. So I got a 1st and 25 because we've had 2 penalties in a row. Medium pass, 6 and a 3. Connects with Stanley Morgan, who's his only go-to guy. And it's going to be a long gain, 21 yards. So on 1st and 25, they got a first down. All right, now Easton, supposedly he's 10 for 14 for 173, but I honestly, I couldn't tell you if that's accurate or not. 5 and a 4. So he's going to have a pass rush here. Checks it down to Tony Collins for, 18 yards. Collins is going to sprint for 18 yards. And finally, our first penalty of the game on the Colts. Defensive holding, and we're going to decline that and take the 18 yards. And that's a first down for New England at the 42-yard line. Now they're looking long. 3 and a 2. Here comes the pass rush, and he is sacked. Easton goes down, and it's going to be 2nd and long right now. 2nd and long. 3 and a 6. We're going to go the X Factor. Derek Ramsey, 2 and a 4. 21 yards to Ramsey. And that's a first down all the way down to the 27-yard line. Time ticking away here in the second quarter. 5 and 6. It's going to be a short pass. Lynn Dawson, the tight end. And he'll pick up 10 yards. And another first down. And he goes out of bounds at the 17-yard line. So New England's best drive of the game here. 2 and a 5. 8 yards for Craig James. I'm not even going to. So it says he's got 11, but we know that's not correct. And he goes out of bounds. So, well, it did add it correctly this time. So he's got 19 now. Now, maybe, no, because he didn't lose any yards. That's the thing. He hasn't. If he had lost yards, then I could see why his numbers would be different. But if he's got 5 runs and they're all positive yards and they just don't add up, the numbers aren't adding up, unless somehow it's counting a pass or I don't know. Something's not right. John Wise is saying go Pats. It's 17-17 here. 2nd and 2 on the Colts 9-yard line. Craig James 4 and a 4. He'll pick up 1. Oh boy, 3rd and 1 on the 8 for New England. They're gonna go with a sweep. Tony Collins, 5 and a 2, and he'll get knocked behind the line of scrimmage and almost a fumble as he goes sailing backwards to the 12-yard line. So we can't even go for it now. So we're going to have to go with the field goal unit. And in comes Tony Franklin to try to give him the lead. Field goal try, 22. Kick is up, and that is super good. And I think that's 0 on a field goal. So the Colts will get the ball back, trailing 20-17. Kickoff coming from Franklin to Bentley. He'll return at 22 yards. He'll get it up to the 36-yard line. That's a pretty good run right there. And at the 2-minute warning here in New England. Pats lead this 20-17. We'll recap a couple things at the half, but if you might have joined us late, I'm a little disappointed at some of the stat keeping in this game has been very. I'm kind of bummed about that. Looks like Pagel's going to keep this one himself, and he'll pick up 8 yards on the quarterback keeper. And that's 40 seconds off the clock. So we're at the 44-yard line. All right, we'll wait on a timeout here. We're going to go 4 and a 4 on an inside right. He'll pick up 6 yards. He'll get to the 50-yard line. And we're going to call that's a first down at the 50-yard line. So Colt's going to call a timeout. So that'll be 10 seconds off the clock. Minute 10 to go here. Medium pass, 3 and a 4. He is sacked. He is sacked back at the 39-yard line. And they're going to be content now just to let this run out. They will take the knee, and we will go into the halftime with a score 20-17 New England. And that's the other thing is there's nothing I can do about this. This goes right into the kickoff, so I can't even take a look at the halftime stats. So we're going to have to do this after the kickoff. So a long kickoff by Raul Alegre and a 12-yard return to the 17-yard line. So let's take a look at our statistics here, if they are indeed correct. 12 first downs each, so that was even. The Colts 0 for 4 on third downs, 0 for 1 on fourth down. The yards, boy, New England was trailing on the yards. Now they have 246 yards, according to this. Rushing yards, again, we're not sure about the rushing yards, but 72 for the Colts and 40 for the Patriots. Eason's been sacked twice. Penalties have been a killer. 7 penalties for 65 yards. As of right now, absolutely nothing for the Colts on the board for penalties, or at least penalties that I've accepted, I should say. So let's go here. So it's 10 seconds off the clock. So New England has the ball here. Eason cocks back his arm, throws this one deep, and Nesby Glasgow is going to get in the way of this one, and that will be incomplete down the sidelines. 2nd and 10 on the 17. This time he's going to go medium pass. Hits Stanley Morgan. Morgan, 5 receptions for 110 yards. He's been on fire, and this is going to be a long gain. Ooh, another 5-5, really, and 27 yards, and he fumbles, but New England recovers. So Stanley Morgan goes 27 yards, the ball comes loose, and Irving Fryer is right there to cover for New England. Wow. So all kinds of craziness happening here for New England. Medium pass by Eason. 2 and 1, and this is incomplete. And it's going to be second down 10 from the 44. Robert Weathers in the game. His first carry, 2 and 4, and he'll pick up absolutely nothing. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 on the 44. They're going to go to the draw play this time. Hands off. He'll pick up 4, but he's well short. Look at it. My voice is so tired. Well, it's so tired tonight. And in comes the punter, Camarillo from the 48. He will sky this one, 1 and 3. 75 yards into the end zone. And that's where the Colts will take over on the 20-yard line. So the Pats lead by 3 here in the third quarter. Inside right, Randy McMillan. And he will get knocked back for -2 yards. And so it's going to be 2nd and 12. They're going to go back to McMillan. And he gets, 1 and 3. He'll pick up 5. So he gets some of that back. Still 3rd and 7, though, for the Colts. So they're going to go, they're going to keep it on the ground. And, chance for a short gain, but no. Williams and Nelson step up, and they hold him to 2 yards. And that's going to be a 4th down and 5, and they're going to have to kick this one away. And in comes Ron Stark. Ron will kick this one 55 yards. And it'll be an 8-yard return by Irving Fryer, who ran one back earlier for the first touchdown of the game. And the Patriots have the ball now on their own 28-yard line here in the third quarter. Easton, medium pass. Incomplete. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. Sweep left. Craig James comes in. 4 and 6. And he'll bust this through. Holy cow! 62 yards for Craig James. All the way to the 10-yard line of the Colts. And that's a first down and goal as Craig James busts that through. I wonder what his yards are now. Huh? Craig James, 86 yards. That might be correct. Who knows? And so it's 1st and 10 now, New England. 1st and goal on the 10. They're going to keep it on the ground. In comes Mosey Tutupu. Who's got 0 rushes? I thought he carried. I thought Tutupu carried the ball. Maybe not. I thought maybe it was a penalty or something. And he'll go for -3 on the carry. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 13. Medium pass, and he's got a pass rush here. He eludes it, but the pass is incomplete to Tony Collins. Oh, boy. And now it's going to be 3rd and 13, from 3rd and goal from the 13. Medium pass, 3 and a 6. Fires this one, and that's incomplete as well as Tate Randall got in the way. And so they go 3 and out here from the 10-yard line, and they will have to go for the field goal here. In comes Tony Franklin, a 2 and a 5, and that kick is good. So the Pats up by 6 now, thanks to a couple of Franklin field goals. Sounds like a hot dog, doesn't it? Franklin field goal hot dogs. And here comes the kickoff. 64 yards, 1 and a 2, and a 31-yard return. So the Colts have been getting some decent returns on the kickoffs. They have it on the 32-yard line. Long pass this time. This is connected with Tim Sherwin. Sherwin Williams, the paint guy. And that goes for 27 yards and a first down at the New England 41-yard line. So the Colts marching down here in the 3rd, looking to take the lead. And he is flushed out. He's going to find Matt Booza. And Booza picks up 9. And it's going to be 2nd and short. Medium pass. They're going to keep it in the air. And that one's incomplete. Fred Marion got in the way. And so we got a 3rd and 1 on the 32-yard line. And 1 and a 5 as Wansley's going to carry this one. And he'll pick up 2. And he'll get a first down at the 30-yard line. They keep the drive alive. As Tatupu was seldom used, but he was a good rusher. I like Mosey Tatupu. I always did. I always liked Mosey. All right, so we got a short pass coming up, 2 and a 6, and that's going to be incomplete for Wayne Capers. So it's going to be a 2nd and 10 on the 30-yard line. Quick pass this time by Pagel, 5 and a 4. He hits Frank Middleton, the running back, and he'll pick up a couple of yards out of the backfield, and he'll be pushed out of bounds. So it's going to be a 3rd and 8 now from the 28. And remember, Allegre is not a good kicker, so they need to get this closer. 5 and a 6, and he'll hit Booza, though, on the play, and that's going to be a medium gain, and that'll be good for 15 yards and a first down at the 13-yard line. So the Colts knocking on the door, trying to take the lead. They trail by 6. McMillan, inside run, and he'll pick up absolutely nothing on that carry. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Medium pass, Pagel looking, fires. That's incomplete. 3rd and 10 now. This is going to be another medium pass. 2 and a 1. He scrambles, but he hits Pat Beach, the tight end, and Beach will pick up just 3 yards on the catch. And so it's going to be 4th and goal from the 10-yard line, or 4th and 7 from the 10. So in comes the field goal unit. Oh, do we want to go for it here? No, it's still 3rd quarter. We're going to go take the field goal. So in comes Raul, 27 yards, 5 and a 6. Oh, my gosh. He has hit the number 3 times tonight. 3 times tonight I've done kicks for him, and they've all hit the maximum number. Woo-hoo-hoo. Unbelievable. 85 strat. 85 strat. Yeah, if you played that, yep. This is the only season I have right now. I want to pick up more seasons, but the stats are a little wonky. Not a deal breaker, but it definitely deflating as we get a touchback on the kickoff. So here come Patriots now. Inside left for Mosey Tatupu, and he'll get 4 this time. Now let's just for kicks. Nope, see, that's wrong. Mosey Tatupu just picked up 4 yards, and he's got 1. So, yeah, this is definitely messed up, right? Mosey Tatupu just ran for 4 yards, and he's showing 1. So, yeah, this is really messed up, and I'm kind of disappointed that it's doing this because I just would like to think that the game did all this correctly, but it is not. It is not tallying numbers correctly at all, unless I'm missing something. But if you run for 4 yards, if you run for 0 yards and 4 yards, you do not have 1 yard. Just what I'm saying, whatever. All right, 2nd and 6, 2 and a 3. And that's a short gain for Craig James, 19 yards and a first down out to the 43-yard line. Eason back to pass, 4 and a 1, and that sails over the head of everybody. That's Eason for you. 2nd and 10. Short pass, dumps this one down to Starring. Starring will get tackled at the line of scrimmage, and it's fumbled. He coughs it up, and the Colts pick it up, and that's the second turnover of the game for New England. So they get 2 turnovers and 7 penalties in this game, and they're just handing this game to the Colts right now. Whew, boy. All right, so the Colts have it at the New England 43. Short pass. That is complete to Pat Beach, the tight end, and he will pick up 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8. Sweep left. Randy McMillan comes in, and he'll go backwards for 4 yards, and that's going to be a 3rd and super long now for the Colts. Medium pass, 4 and a 5. That's going to be incomplete. Fred Marion got in the way of that one. And now what do you do? 4th and 12 on the 45. I think you got to punt this one. So we're going to punt this. So in comes, we got a penalty here on the return. We got an encroachment here. Ooh. Guess what? Another New England penalty. 8 to, see, this happened in another game I had where it was like 8 penalties to nothing and 5 turnovers to nothing. It's just so one-sided. And I get it's all random, but boy, is this random. Boy, is this something else. All right, so it's still 4th and 7, so we still got to punt it. And it's a 2 and a 4. And that'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And we got a penalty here. We got a legal motion on the return team. We're just going to decline that and just, I don't know who that was on or what it was for, but we're just going to take it at the 20-yard line. That's fine. All right, minute 40 to go here in the 3rd. New England coming up with a short pass, 5 and a 4, and that's going to be incomplete by Eason. 2nd down. To the left side, 18 yards for Collins. I can't tell you how many yards he's got because I don't trust it, but that's a 1st down out to the 38-yard line. The Pats had a good run D that year. Yeah, they did. That's how they got to the Super Bowl. Their defense was great till they got to the Bears game, 5 and a 3, and nothing doing for Tony Collins on this run. And this will be the final play of the quarter, 2nd and 10. Quick pass, 2 and a 6. Incomplete, and that'll end the 3rd quarter. So we go to the 4th quarter. It is, where are we now? 23-20, New England over Indianapolis. So it's a 3rd and 10, 3 and a 1. That's incomplete, almost picked off. So the Patriots will have to kick. Oh, we got a penalty, though. There is a flag. Pass interference. We get our first penalty of the game against the Colts, and that gives us a 1st down at the 48-yard line. So finally a penalty against the Colts. Tony Collins is going to run this one. He'll pick up 2, and, fumble check. Really? Oh, my gosh. No more turnovers. No more penalties. 6 and a 5. Eason passes incomplete, so we got a 3rd and 8 right now. He's going to go long. Eason throws this one up deep. Irving Fryer makes the catch. 45 yards, and he gets down to the 1-yard line. He couldn't get in, and that's a 1st down and goal for New England at the 1-yard line. On the catch by Fryer. Holy cow. What are the chances I get it to the 1? I can't get in. A shoestring tackle. 278 yards. See, this is weird right now. So 278 passing yards, but I got 294 over here. So maybe that factors in the sacks that counts against his passing yards. Maybe something else counts against the running yards. I don't know. That still doesn't make any sense. Maybe the stats are correct, but to me, if you get 5 positive gains, you would just add them all together. I don't know why you would subtract anything. Eason now. Short pass, 3 and a 1. Oh, Irving Fryer, touchdown. A 1-yard catch by Irving Fryer. And the Patriots have gone ahead with the extra point. It's good. It's now 30-20 for New England. Nice long drive by the Patriots there. That big long pass down to the 1. That was the big play of the drive, obviously. And a 22-yard return. So the Colts have it at the 23. Now they're down by 10, and we're in the 4th quarter. So here we go, 5 and a 5. Oh, wait, I got to go 10 seconds to the return. There we go. 3-2 on a sweep. So McMillan comes out running. He'll pick up 4 yards. Oh, now we got some penalties here. Face mask on the offense. Wow, so we'll accept that. We'll back them up. So that's going to be a 2nd and 18 right now for the Colts. Oh, boy, long pass coming up, and this is caught by Capers. And that's going to go for 31 yards and a first down out to the 46-yard line. So the Colts are not done yet. 1 and a 2 on the long pass. And it's going to be incomplete, almost intercepted. Wow, intercepting rate of 5, and he rolled a 6. That's the only one that would have missed. So inside right on 2nd and 10, McMillan, a 4 and a 5. He'll pick up 3. So they get it up to midfield, but it's going to be 3rd and 7. Medium pass coming up, a 2 and a 3, and that's going to be complete to Martin, 4 and a 5 at 18 yards. Big yardage on that one. That's a first down all the way to the 33-yard line. Plenty of time left. Ugh, listen to my voice. I am so tired. You hear that? My voice is just going out of key tonight. I am pretty tired. 6 and a 1, -2. Nice play by Don Blackman. 2nd and 12. Medium pass. He's got a scramble, and he will get a couple yards. So it's the 3rd and 10 for the Colts on the 33-yard line. Short pass, 6 and a 2. Mark Boyer gets it, 3 and a 1. He'll get 7. So now what do we do? It's a 4th and 3. 4th and 3. 22% chance for a field goal. Look at that. That's a 43-yard field goal, and I get 23% chance. 22. Wow. Maybe it doesn't handle the negative rush intent properly. Maybe. Because it's weird because like I say, I looked at one of the runners. I forget who it was. He had 5 positive runs. It was 3, 3, 1, 4, and 2 or something, and he had 9. And I'm like, there's no way that's 9. In fact, he had 9. I gained 4, and it didn't give him anything. So I'm not sure what it's doing. Maybe it is 100% correct, but it just something tells me if you get 4 or 5 positive runs and no negative runs, that you would add them all up, and that would be your total. That's, I don't know. All right, we got to go for it here. 4th and 3. The Colts are going for it here in the 4th quarter. They're not going to go for the field goal. It's too far away. They're going to go for it. It's going to be a medium pass. 6 and a 5. That's going to be complete to Capers for 19 yards. It's inside the 10, and that's a first down. So a big 4th down conversion for the Colts. 1st and 7 now. 1st and goal. Handoff to Randy McMillan, a 3 and a 3, and he's stacked up at the line by Dennis Owens. So more time ticking away here. That's good for New England, at least right now it is. Short pass, complete. Capers, 1 and a 5 for 5 yards, and he goes out of bounds. So that saves a little bit of time. So it's 3rd and 2 now on the 2. Going short pass again, 6 and a 4, complete to Capers, and he only gets to 1 yard. He gets down to the 1-yard line, and it's 4th and goal from the 1, and I think you got to go for it here. I mean, you got to punch this in. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Sweep right. Albert Bentley, and he gets in for the touchdown. Although, I don't know why he gets 1. Oh, because it's his minimum's 2. But again, here's another problem I have. The run defense is a 6. That should stop anything. Why is the 5? That beats the 5. To the best of my knowledge, if the run defense number here bests this, if it's bigger than this, that stops the run, because I think 6 is the best. Oh, so it'd still be 2, though. It'd still be 2. Never mind. So even if he gets 2 yards, though, he only needs the 1. All right, my bad. Because earlier that something was really messy about this. This game's been just messing with my head. As Al, Red Sox fan, jumps in here. Very frustrating game here, Al. This game's doing some quirky things. I am wearing a Colts hat. I'm playing the Colts. I thought I would wear the Colts hat tonight. All right, so he does make the check, but he still gets to 2 yards, which is a 1, so he gets a touchdown. And a flag on the offense, though. Oh, my gosh. Offensive holding. We're going to back him up. Man, oh, man. Whoo. Al, I got Raul Alegre in for the Colts, and a 43-yard attempt. He had a 22% chance at 43 yards. in 1985. 43 is very makeable. I don't always get 22% chance. All right, so now we got to kick the field goals. It's 4th and 11 after the holding. So Bentley scores, but we back him up. So we're going to go with a field goal attempt. And Allegre comes in, a 5 and a 2, and this kick is up, and this is plenty of distance. This is good. So they cut it to 7. And let's see here. Allegre is going to kick off, 4 and a 3. Touchback. It's funny how he can't kick a 43-yard field goal, but he can hit a touchback. To mess with my head, that's the purpose of the game. Yeah, it must be. Again, I'm counting the rushes for some of these guys, and the numbers just aren't adding up. At least the penalties are getting closer. New England had 8 penalties, and the Colts had none. None. 0. What are the chances? All right, so that's a touchback. So New England, with 6:40 to go, if they can put together a drive that lasts 6 minutes and 40 seconds, they will hang on for this win, this unlikely win, and they'll get to 5-5. It's going to be 4 yards for Robert Weathers. And the clock ticks away. They're going to go long pass, really. And he's going to be incomplete. When you just got to run out the clock, you throw a long pass. That's what you do, Tony Eason. All right, now it's going to be a quick pass, 1 and a 4. And he eludes the rush, dumps it off to Collins, 4 and a 6. Ooh, he'll pick up 8 yards. And 8 yards up to the 32-yard line. That's a first down for the Patriots. And time ticking away here. They can get up over midfield. They can probably pin him deep with a punt if they had to. Craig James inside right, 5 and a 2, and he'll go backwards 1 yard. Dwayne Bickett with a tackle there. And so it's going to be 2nd and 11 inside. Handoff here. 7 yards for Collins this time. Gets it up to the 38-yard line. Under 4 minutes to play. Long pass again. And looking for Stanley Morgan. Stanley Morgan has 137 yards, and we're going to tack on 23 more. And that's a first down for Stanley Morgan to the 39-yard line of the Colts. And that might be the backbreaker. That might be. Let's keep it on the ground. It's going to be inside, 6 and a 2. He'll pick up a yard on the play, Mosey Tutupu. And again, so Mosey Tutupu, right? He had, how many yards did he have? He now has 2 yards and 3 carries. I don't know. I think he had a 4-yard carry in there somewhere. The ref said, yeah, that's what I'm doing. There's a ref that I watched in the 80s, and he had the microphone on, and when he said, first down, that's what it sounded like because the audio quality was so bad. So it's going to be a first down. All right, so 2nd and 9 for New England as they're chomping up the clock. The Colts are going to start using some timeouts here. Craig James, 4 and a 4, and he's going to go for 15 yards, and he will get it down to the 2-minute warning, and that's a first down at the 23-yard line. And New England is in good shape to put this one away. Keeping it on the ground, 6 and a 5, 6 yards. And he goes forced out of bounds, so that'll save the Colts a timeout. So now on the 17 on 2nd and 4, they're going a long pass. Incomplete. Good job. Let's not chew up the clock. Let's go for a long pass. Well, they went for the end zone, I guess. 3rd and 4, another pass. This one is complete to Fryer. 15 yards for Irving Fryer. And a first down to the 2-yard line. And the Colts will spend a timeout here. So with a minute and a half to go, Patriots are on the 2-yard line, call it. And it's going to be Craig James. And Craig James will get stuffed at the line. And the Colts will call another timeout. So they're going to go past it. Really? They're going to go pass? Incomplete. All they got to do is sit on the ball, and they're going to throw it. It's incomplete. Wowzers. So James now is going to try to get this one in from the 2, 6 and a 5, and he gets in for the... No! Well, what happened? He got 2 yards, but there's a penalty. 26. What's a 26? Offside. Will accept the penalty, and that's a first down, I guess. I don't know. It's a 1st and goal on the 1, so I guess. So that's 10 seconds off the clock. So a minute to go. It's 1st down and goal on the 1. Collins again, 6 and a 2, and he goes in for the score. Wow. Okay. So New England finally puts this one away. The extra point is good by Tony Franklin. And with 50 seconds to go, the Pats now lead 37-23. And here comes the kick, 59 yards. Here comes the return, 34-yard return. And, we got a penalty. This is coming back. We got a holding call here. So we're going to bring it back to the 30-yard line. So the Colts have it, trailing by, 14 now. And here we go, medium pass, 2-2. He's going to scramble, and that's incomplete. So it's going to be 2nd down. Medium pass, 4-2. He scrambles again, 2-5, and he'll pick up 3 yards. They're going to hurry to the line of scrimmage here. Yeah, it's no sense calling a timeout down by that much. Short pass, 5-2, complete, and he'll pick up medium gain, 5-6. He'll pick up 17 yards and a 1st down, but that'll run out the clock here, and that'll be the final. So, the final score here in New England, it's the Patriots 37 and the Colts 23. And again, I need to go back and look at the stat package for this thing because I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that if you have 1 yard running and you get 4, that you don't have 5. That it should be simple math. So we'll save the game statistics so I can have them here. So the Patriots now improved to 5-5 on the season, and that is back. Let's go back to Studio B here, and yeah. Mike Pagel, yeah, he was the quarterback for the Colts back then. He did well the first couple of drives. They drove the field. They were doing really well, but on this last drive here, the Patriots just played well in the second half, despite all the penalties and all the fumbles. But I'm disappointed. If anybody's playing this game, let me know if you noticed that, because I like my stats. I do. That's why I play the computer game, so I don't got to calculate stats. And I'm looking here, and when they're running, when I'm adding up all the things that they did on the run, it's really not adding up. Maybe if I get a chance, I'll go back and open. I don't know if I can open up the game and check the stats and check the play-by-play. Maybe I'll check it out and map up what these guys did and see if I'm right or see if I'm wrong, because it's really kind of weird. The numbers I was getting wasn't adding up in my head anyway. But so if anybody's had problems with this game, let me know. Let me know if you ran into the same problems. I know the drive's not working very well. The drive-by-drive somebody's not working well. So there's a few things that just don't work very well in this game, and that's too bad because it's a really, really fun game. But anyway, hey, I'm Dave. I'm jumping out. I got family coming over tomorrow night, so you won't probably hear from me at all tomorrow. I got to work and then go right into the family thing tomorrow. So hopefully, Sunday. Yes, Sunday. We are recording the Black Friday show, myself and Ron. And we have a lot of stuff to talk about here. So we started off slow, but the Black Friday sale has been kind of rolling in here the last couple of days. So we got a lot of stuff we'll talk about on Sunday. John says, that's why I like the computer version of Strat Baseball. Let the computer keep the stats. Yeah, and that's why I do too. I sometimes I get cards and dice is nothing like cards and dice. But keeping stats is kind of a pain. So I really do enjoy letting the computer handle it. I do. I just wish this game did a little better job of it. Again, maybe I'm missing something, but it just didn't add up to me. Again, I'm still going to play it. It just, now I got to keep an eye on it and just realize that this game, these inside sports games, they might be more of one-offs in Dave's classic rewinds than anything else, because I just don't know if I can trust it. But anyway, I'm jumping out. I'm going to bed. I'm at the rink in the morning. Busy day tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And hopefully we'll have a new show up on Sunday. We'll talk about all the goodies we're hoping to get on Black